All right, here we are, Saturday evening, cruising up on the back streets, east side here of Salt Lake Valley. We're gonna pop in on someone over here, see what is going on in their pumpkin patch. So we'll see how old Bradley, Hippie Bradley's doing. We'll pop in on him and see what he has in the patch. Sounds like he's got something good going. Okay, we caught him red-handed.
I want to let everybody know that I have a new fascination. They're called dippers.
Dipper, that kind of...
Right there.
That fits you well.
Yes, I'm kind of a dip hippie, okay? I'm a hippie that's been dipped, okay, in chocolate. But Chad Black, the nice guy, brought me 4 little gourds from Leonardo's.
Ooh, all the way from Napa.
I'm just starting to envision the growth of them. Looked on the internet, saw how cool they are. I'm going to have my own little gourd heaven.
And look at here what Kathy's got going.
Well, yeah. Pretty crazy, all the flowers.
And who's the ball player here?
His name is Mick. He's trying out for the
Little
Jazz.
Mick? Is he?
He's trying out for the Jazz next year.
You gonna be Gordon's little understudy?
Yeah. No, he's just,
Let's see your skill.
Not even close.
Let's see your skill.
No.
All right.
He's gonna learn how to dribble though.
I made sure not to show any street signs so no one will know your coordinates here and sneak in.
Here's some more babies.
Oh yeah.
The leftover. These are. Thank goodness I needed a boat to row, and Wolfley let me borrow his pumpkin because I've grown many people's good seeds.
So
Matheson 2032 cross with Wallace 2009. That's about as good as genetics as you get, big guy.
a lot of people don't know what you do with the hospital, so why don't you tell them a little bit?
Well, fortunately, somebody that I grow with, his name is Chris Miller. He's an anesthesiologist at Primary Children's, and we give away between 50 and 75 baby pumpkin plants to patients and to nurses. I think more go to the nurses because they've seen Chris's big pumpkins, but that's okay. We can say patients because that makes us feel good. Look at
this. I've never seen like the Fairyville. What do you call that?
Yeah, it's a fairy. Kathy has found a new obsession, and
Look at that.
We have fairies living in our tree.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Don't let Carrie Fox see this, if she's gonna want it.
This is Kathy's little. And
do
guess
they have
what?
little names?
If you watch,
they
sometimes move. They're like an elf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they move around.
Elf on a shelf.
Look at the little bridge right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, got a bridge.
I like
going
it.
Up. Yeah. Well, it attracts. This fairy villages attract worms, and you know what worms do for pumpkins.
I see. I'm setting it back up.
We set it up. We're getting pictures.
I like it. What's the name of the little village here? Just Fairyville? Fairy house? Little fairy on the prairie?
And then I have found that if I sit in the hammock and begin to yodel and just periodically look over the pumpkin, say, "How you doing over there, pumpkin?"
That's how it works.
And then yodel. I can feel them grow. I don't just see them grow, but if you're in the hammock.
Hey, is your grandpa serious? Is he serious? What's your name?
This is Lucy.
You might be like the Queen Fairy or something out here.
She's it was her birthday. It was her birthday party that got the fairies coming.
Really?
Yeah. And notice lock.
Oh, he's got a combo here.
This is a lock to keep the grandkids out of the garden.
They're going to grow taller than that fence, I would imagine.
Now, every good pumpkin patch has, I'm just anticipating large vines.
Right.
And a lot of need for the growth.
Those are even green ones.
Yeah. Steve Regans has them on sale. 25 for $4.99. Water, dechlorinating for
oh, okay.
For the feeding tomorrow.
I like it.
Okay.
Let's see what you're doing here.
Now,
Orange buckets, that makes sense.
Every good person has a certified Vortex compost tea maker.
The brewer.
A brewer.
All right. Some of his secrets.
Okay.
All right, let's check out what he's got going. Oof, man, I'm liking that.
We just want to notice the name, 1985 Miller.
That is a Miller and a 754. I feel
Now,
like you neglected to even
watch.
mention the
On this-
1754.
I'm telling you, that's
You're
a
going
secret.
with the Miller or what?
We'll look at the other side. You'll see. But I just want to let you know, this is like a 2-foot-high mound of just super sauce right here. Super sauce soil.
Those babies look pretty happy.
They're happy.
So are these have heat coils, or which ones do or don't?
I don't have any.
Didn't you get one to go?
No, I have one to go, but you know what? I decided I was going to be a heretic.
Okay.
I decided that I was going to prove that pumpkins can grow without heating coils.
Okay, well, they look plenty warm in there anyhow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to step on that rake and catch it in the face. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
See, it's starting to... Now, Chad mentioned that I may be using too many poles to hold it down.
No way. No way.
But they're both just starting to kind of go
Man,
out,
they're
ready to
looking
go.
great. Perfect green. They look real healthy.
Right.
Leaves are looking great.
Yeah.
You're like, an 80-degree day, and these things are going to just run.
Yep. They're
A little more heat, and they're going to just cruise.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
They're looking great, bro.
Pretty healthy.
Yeah.
And this
is really stocky.
This whole entire mound is potting soil. It is. It's grow mix potting soil.
Were any scouts involved in this sweet spot?
Yeah, you saw it. You saw me doing it, right? You
Yeah.
saw the video.
The time lapse, yeah. Well, it's almost time to close her up, man. Last patch I went to, I felt bad. I was
I just want to let you
leaving
know,
them unclosed in the shade.
Guess what? I don't close. I have not closed. I'm not closed.
Really?
And you know why?
No.
Unless you have Chad Black's furnace or Matt McConkey's furnace, okay?
Okay.
If you close them up and you have a thermostat inside, guess what it is? Inside and outside.
The same?
The same dang temperature.
Okay. I got you.
Okay, so I have concluded that if I close it up, it does make it hot in the morning.
In the morning.
Okay,
And then you're worried about them.
And then you're worried about it. So I've been going with the leave them open.
But when it snows or it rains.
When it hails, they go up. Okay?
Right. Okay.
When hail freezes over, and maybe I am just becoming a heretic because
I don't even know what that word means.
he's an unbeliever.
Okay.
It's I don't know what a heretic is, but yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Here's the secret.
Every grower has been told that they should. This soil hasn't been rototilled in 2 years. Okay, I turn it with a large, deep shovel. I don't. One of the neighborhood slaves does. Okay. But I have found that if you have a rebar, you do the rebar test, okay?
Yep.
And you just push it in and continue to push and continue to push and continue to push. When you can push that far, it's about 26 inches. It's probably indication that your soil is pretty good.
That's like the size of a small human. Wow.
Yeah.
That is pretty plush. We're just talking about the rhubarb over here, and I think it's been getting a little bit of runoff from the pumpkins. Kathy, if I film you, you're not going to spray me, are you?
If you didn't have nice clothes on and a phone in your hand, yeah, you would be right now.
Oh, well, it is looking fabulous. And if we smell it, does it smell like chocolate cake?
Oh, but how do you get better soil than that? I'm just telling you, that's pretty dang good. Have you ever seen that good of soil? I don't think there's better soil than that anywhere in Utah. I'm serious. I am serious.
You're sounding a little bit like Muhammad Ali, but
No,
I
I'm
like
going
it.
to. I'm going to, man. That is just, I mean, that is good soil.
It's looking plush. So you might have it staked out for the east bench over here. And strawberries?
Wild.
Those are
Wild
ornaments.
strawberries?
They're just called ornamental
Yeah, I was going to
strawberries.
say these are funny looking flowers on them.
But Kyle, so
I mean,
I
cute,
have decided.
They are cute.
cute flowers.
So from right here over, that's where my 4 dipper plants are going.
Okay.
They're going to go up a trellis.
Oh, and over to
Get
that.
that way.
Yeah.
And so if you've seen the pictures on the internet of all of these dipper gourds, I'm going to have a dipper gourd walkthrough.
I like
Patch.
that.
I mean, for the patch tour, it will be cool.
All right, so Bradley's driving my car to the next patch. It's Gordon Hayward!
Oh, shoot. We should turn around.
All right, where are we going?
Okay, I'm going to confuse
DB.
you. I am going to confuse you so you don't really know where I've gone.
All right, you're going to get me lost.
We're going to go around in circles, back up, go
All right,
forward.
I'm putting on my seatbelt. Did you put yours on? You didn't put
No,
yours
I didn't. It didn't start squeaking, so I just left it off.
on. Okay.
Okay.
If you go fast enough, it'll slip.
Oh, really? Okay, okay. Start squeaking with the speed.
Yeah.
Then I'll go slow.
Kathy's looking at us like, what are they doing?
She's like, oh, the thing. David, he's already taken Chad Black on the tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So this is the
Chad
second
came
tour
up.
of the
This has
day.
happened. Second time I've come up.
Yeah, you'll find that Saturdays you don't get a lot done as much as you think
you
you'd
got
like
no
to.
idea. I left
People
to go
visit.
work. I went this morning painting and Sandy, look, at 5 o'clock in the morning.
There it's beeping on you. All right.
So, Chad had this interesting question. He said, Dave, how do you do it? And I said, how do I do what? He says, how do you get people to give you their gardens? It's really kind of strange. I mean, we're driving down the street. What, do you just go knock on doors? You think you're a missionary saying, hey, do you have an unused garden that I can borrow? You know, I grow giant pumpkins. And see, in my Mormonville steak, for the people that know what Mormonville steak is, I'm known as the pumpkin man. Okay. And everybody in the state knows that when it comes Halloween, there's going to be a big pumpkin on my porch. And because of that, I have given away many pumpkin plants to people. And they feel downtrodden and humiliated when they can grow a 30-pound pumpkin and I grow a 900-pounder. So I have people now asking, will you grow a pumpkin in my backyard?
Okay, I got it. I got it.
So we're now going down to a contractor friend of mine that when I grow pumpkins, I have found him in my backyard 2 or 3 times a week. He just comes to see it grow. And what brought him this feeling of donating his garden to me was his neighbor grew a pumpkin and was bigger than his. So he's kind of ticked. So I've been given part of his garden just to prove that his neighbor doesn't have better soil and a bigger brain than this guy.
So he's got the bug.
He's got the bug. He's actually grown pumpkins 2 or 3 times, but never, I don't even know if he ever got one to pollinate. You know?
Is he going to see this video?
He probably won't, and I doubt it. If he does, it's all right.
I'm
You know,
just kidding.
because he's a nice guy.
So we're not like, you're not sneakily growing this in his backyard as it were him to beat his neighbor, are
No,
we?
we are actually coming. You just watch.
all right.
I mean, his neighbor has come over and said, "What are you doing? Trying to grow a big pumpkin?" So
Oh,
it's
no,
kind
no,
of,
no.
I mean,
Man, there's a
and-
party going on or
no,
something
this
over
is just
here.
how many people live here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, as we get out of the car, any good fanatical pumpkin grower, just comes and puts up hot houses.
Right.
So you see,
Is that a cover crop?
There's just one.
Somewhat of a cover crop.
No, it's growing organic manner. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I thought he was going to put his tomatoes here. He mistakenly put them over there. So I'm going to put some pesticides on them, and then I'll put some new ones over here.
Sneaky.
Notice
Well, hey,
notice. Oh, come see.
big plants.
Come
I'm
see.
seeing some big plants in there. How are the kids already trained to not come in here?
Oh, I went and got this white fence. I'm putting it up around it. Don't worry.
goodness.
Yeah.
Someone else. Very
Tony.
nice. This is the patented Bradley hoop.
Now look at that baby.
Oh
look
man,
at that.
look
Now,
at these
this.
plants too.
Look at that. Nice. That is one nice Matheson 2032. Now, isn't that nice?
those
Look at
are
that.
nice.
It's
How are
it's
they like pure green?
a
no
little bit,
discoloring.
yeah,
a
a little bit
there.
on there. Yeah.
But still healthy overall.
Now we just
telling
want
you.
You want to taste it just to see if it's
Ooh,
good?
Yeah. That is looking damn diddly.
Okay. Now you know what? Another secret H seed. That's good. That's a Deletus. That's a pretty good seed. But that Matheson is probably going to be the baby.
I'm telling you, 180-degree day, and those things are going to go like a foot a day.
I'm not worried. I might not worry about the size. Okay. Just now,
They're
come
just
look
right.
at this one. Notice,
Oh,
Baron,
that's the Baron.
1916.
The Red Baron.
22% heavy. 22% heavy.
Didn't Chad have a Baron going?
Yeah. He's got one. He had one. I don't know if it's the one that snapped or not. This. Oh, you want to see a wacko seed? Look what got pulled today.
Uh-oh. The killer? Were you a killer
Stelts.
today?
Stelts. $14.95.
What
Now,
in
is
the
that
world?
thing is a mutant or what? It's definitely a
What's going
ribbon
on?
vine, but
4
it's a ribbon
times?
vine that's got 4 spouts coming out the same side.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah,
favorite.
just throw that in the church parking lot. Let's get rid of
Okay, no. It's over there, compost. But that is a wacko seed. Look,
That
just,
is so
just look at that.
strange.
It is like,
it. Why are we starting to see stranger and stranger?
that is a stealth.
Stuff.
And you know where I got it? I bought this on the internet, $180 from Rocky Mountain, pumpkin growers. Is that a wacko seed or what? I mean, here, I was happy. Okay, stem.
That's fine.
Here, rip.
Yeah.
And there was a small stupor thought.
Stuff is going to get eaten by a pumpkin.
It is. It is kind of completely. I told him to put him within about 2 feet of the sidewalk. Is that 2 feet or is that 4 feet?
It's 4.
Okay.
But we do appreciate it.
Oh,
There's a little volunteer or something
Okay.
right out there, too.
Yeah, it's just a couple. He planted. He had some. I think they're zucchinis. Now, what we're doing over here is, if I get really excited about that Matheson up there, which I am,
Right.
it's very nice. It may just take over the whole entire thing. I may not grow too.
Right. That's what I was going to ask you. Out of the 6 that we've seen so far,
Miller in 1985.
the Miller.
And then the Matheson. But that Baron's nice too. And Baron is known for going heavy. It was 22% heavy. Like scooters that kids have.
A Patchmobile?
Yeah, I gotta have a Patchmobile because once I start fertilizing with the backpack sprayer, it's a little far to drive with that. So I just figure if I had a scooter
Right.
and I could drive down with my steel backpack. I'll probably even have it started just driving down, give me extra,
Right, get it going.
extra momentum.
Just
going
pull
down.
either accelerator on the way.
So this is
You have a orange fire hydrant out front.
beautiful.
Indicator.
And I planted the seed on this place is on the day of the way off last year. I was driving down the street with my pumpkin in the trailer, and I know Paul pulled up and he says, next year you may want to grow one of these in your backyard. And he goes, you think we could? And I says, I think we could. So I planted a seed last fall, and we put probably 200 bags of leaves, 2 full trailers full of compost from the dump, and then I came and put 4 yards of potting soil.
The hill. Sweet
hills,
spot.
The sweet spots.
Okay.
So they're properly prepared. Okay.
Okay, here we
Now-
are on Atkin Avenue. Oh, in Salt Lake City.
Shh. You cannot be disclosing. Now, so she heard from Chris that I was kind of looking for a patch, and lo and behold, volunteered her property.
What are you going to do when you have too many patches? Is that possible?
Mini patch.
Too many.
Oh no, you cannot have too many. It's like Orioles. There is no way you can have too many patches. Okay. Okay. See, now we're heading in kind of to a secret area.
All right.
In fact, you'll probably have to turn off your phone for a while just to
Okay.
not let them know where we're going.
Ooh, Joshua tree. Hold on. Can't see it, but I love Joshua tree. All right.
There's secret ways to get in through this gate, and only trained professionals can open that gate.
Okay.
Now,
Now goats do that. They figure ways out. You're kind of like a goat.
yeah. I'm kind of a fat pygmy goat.
Bradley.
Now,
I love these inner city pumpkin patches.
yeah. You know, you guys.
Look at that cute little thing. Little picket fence. Patented Bradley hoop. Big old juicy mound.
Now this one, according to Chad, the one I like the best that I'll probably keep is a little bit light and yellow, and I'm going to have to put some Epsom salt on her. Okay, so this here is that's a Neptune 2008, and that's a Hockley
Ooh,
2000.
the Napa.
Yeah.
I
Look at the thickness of that
was
stalk.
like up on the scale on the stage with that pumpkin
Really?
at the weigh off at Half Moon Bay.
At Hackley? I mean the Hockley one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Beauty.
And we got this. It's not quite as nice as the others, but look at this. We're getting some girth there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So are all these plants planted at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they all look about sixes.
Yeah.
Well,
So
actually,
all the same day. Yeah.
the ones at your
And then I started the
house.
ones I started at the hospital. I was 70 for 70.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Pretty good.
70 for 70 germinating seeds.
And then on these ones here, I was on all 8 I was 8 for 8. Every
And
single one.
talk to us
germinated.
about what your technique is.
Well, here we're basically the technique is large.
No.
No.
Germinating.
Here large.
Okay.
And anybody that really wants to germinate correctly can. It's just, do they pay the price? What's the price? Okay. The price to me is sand the edges of your seeds.
Sand a floor. Sand a fence.
Okay, now we have to lock it.
Paint the fence. Hop! Down! Hop! Down!
Such a stinking piece of crap.
See, it's a combination that most people won't figure out. That's the thing, you see.
I tuned it. Okay.
You know, it's working so hard.
Okay, it's hard to get in.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so how to start a pumpkin seed. Okay.
All right.
Sand the edges except the point. Soak it in half hydrogen peroxide, half water for 6 hours. That kills any fungus off it. Okay. Then wrap it in a paper towel. Squeeze all the water out of the paper towel you can. Put it on a heating mat, a heat germinating mat with a thermostat that's set exactly at 86 degrees. And the thermostat will keep your heat mat within a half of I think it's within 2 degrees of that. And within about 30 to 34 hours, pop goes the weasel. Just like that. I have the holy grail of pumpkin seeds. What's the Jutras good one? 1385?
Yeah.
I have it. I periodically just take it out of its little case that's in the freezer, look at it, talk to it, put it back in. I have never felt my soil was good enough, worthy to hold the holy grail.